And we are live. MidJourney released a video generator. Emergency stream. We got to try it. I'm working on a video reviewing it. It actually is surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. So I've been testing all of the videos. They had like a rating thing where you could rate a video. So they'll give you two videos and they're like, which one's better? Well, I did that about 300 times. And the videos definitely weren't as good as some of these examples. We can see in the MidJourney feed, we have an absolute ton of video generations. It's absolutely nutty. Look at this. And some of these are fantastic. So I thought it wouldn't be that good at physics. And okay, maybe her head turning was a little bit strange. Her head turned all the way around and then her body. But yeah, let's talk about this video generator. So the best question was just asked, is it better than VO3? Interesting question. I would say at some things, yes, which is crazy. So it's definitely better than VO3 at some things, but not at others. And we're going to get into that. And we're going to generate some videos and see how good it actually is. I'd say, is this the best state of the art? It's kind of hard to say. There is some drawbacks. So it generates videos at 480p resolution and you only get 5 seconds, but you can extend the actual videos. So you can basically make the videos up to about 21 seconds, which is great. You know, that's better than most of the other models. At least they came with extend. Resolution is lower. And of course, in the future, realistically, I could see them upscaling these videos. And they look fantastic too, because the resolution doesn't fully matter if it's really crisp too at the same time. And we're really seeing that with the actual generations themselves. So VO3 has a little bit of a blur. I'd say for realism, it's a little bit better. Well, VO3 is a little bit better overall. And we can see for generations like this, the movement and physics aren't like, they do have issues from time to time. So did we finally get AI gymnastics? No. It's not going to be able to do gymnastics. We'll test that out. But doesn't mean it can't have some fantastic generation. Look at this one. Another positive is it supports multiple aspect ratios. VO3 only supports 16:9. As you can see, we have a 9:16 right here. So that's quite useful. I think they have a big advantage because if we look at this, the base image that's generated is kind of a lot better because they have that model for it. I think overall it has a bit less control. You know, it's a little bit less control. Well, let's just call it prompt adherence. You know, it's it prompt adheres a little bit worse, but that doesn't mean you can't use the MidJourney slot machine to eventually get what. Like, I'm still really happy with it. Do I think this is competitive? Yes. It's actually fantastically competitive right now. So that is good to see. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm actually just working on a review for it right now. And I'm doing the testing anyways. I'm on my wife's account because she has the super done up account, like the full 190 or 120 USD unlimited account, which gets unlimited generations. My account is the basic one. But, you know, I think there's some huge potential here, especially for stuff like animations. The thing about VO3 is, in my opinion, it's the best at text to video, but it's not so good at image to video. And this kind of takes it to a new level. Of course, not every generation is going to be as perfect as what they're putting on the Explore page. You know, of course, these are quite cherry picked. And you still see like that sign coming up out of nowhere. It still has some odd, weird things that won't make sense to it. We'll find the limitations. and we are going to check it out. But so far, I'm pretty impressed. So, Joe, this is MidJourney. MidJourney released their video generator today. Does it make sense for you to buy MidJourney now? Maybe. I'm not really sure what the usage limits are or how much it's actually using these fast hours in order to create it. I think they save themselves a lot of compute because they're only doing 480p generations. But like I said, they're pretty good, crisp quality 4p generations, which is good to see. You know, this is fantastic. So, and you can see the movement is quite good for it. From my experience, it's not always best. This one's a little creepy, but it still works out. I think it does understand the image quite well. Regardless, it's exciting. Oh geez, now we're going to have virtual influencers taking over even more. So I'm doomed. Needless to say, you know, what can we do about this? Not much. That's for sure. But yeah, looking at like the generations of it playing guitar, quite good overall. And I do like the multiple aspect ratio. So yeah, I think realistically, the best way to start is let's test it out. So what you can do is you can either add an image as a starting frame. They have this option. From my understanding, does it do your gymnastics prompt? I guarantee it doesn't, and we'll get into that. But you basically select a starting frame. That, so less in the way of else. So you can either generate your own starting frame or you can add a starting frame to it. Let's see. So let's do a man in a space suit floating with a galaxy background. Let's set we'll do 1x1 square version 7. So we're going to generate an image for it first. Then we'll go to this one. Of course, we have my wife's generations on here. Oh, you already shared on this one on the feed. Heck yeah. No, they're good. They're quite fantastic. So let's just find the best one out of these images and just see what kind of movement we can get from it. I already did this test on my account. I had quite good results. So let's just jump in. So we generated an image. No, these are not bad. We still have the prompt adherence. Like his hands are a little bit weird for this one, but maybe this one's going to be best. So what you can do is at the bottom, right where I am, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, at the bottom, you can see animate image, and you either can auto animate or you can manual, where you provide it an actual prompt. So, and you either have low motion or high motion. So if we do, let's do manual with high motion. You can see what it does in the actual prompt is the motion high for it. It gives you the actual prompt to work with. And then you can add stuff to the end. Waving to the camera and floating around. Let's just see how that does for it. Motion high. One of the good parts about it that I really like. You and Kyle are both laughing up toward. Yeah, apologies, Kyle. I took your slot for this one. It generates 4 images or 4 videos at the exact same time. So you have 4 to choose from, which is nice. I didn't mean to go to edit. Next, close, get out of here. Okay, so if we do organization, we're going to see this here. I think create's probably the best way to view it. Adam, oh God, MidJourney got motion. I've never been so productive and unproductive. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah, go live together and review it. That would have been good, but that would have took planning ahead of time, and I'm awful at planning ahead of time. Okay, so we're at 84%, and you'll see what we're able to do kind of after the fact. We'll go through everything. I'm impressed though. It's fantastic. It kind of shows you as it's generating. Okay, so if we just go here, we can see it, it's waving to the camera. It still has slight prompt adherence problems, but let's just click into it. It's still quite good. Overall, it has the galaxy moving. It cut the character out perfectly. It keeps crisp edges to it, which is great to see. So we have this one. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. So he's not fully waving for this one. And of course, I could change the prompt at the beginning. I could always include the motion a lot sooner in it. It's still going to take some testing. I do like how it goes towards the camera. And it even kind of understands the movement of a spacesuit. So, overall, really impressed with it. Like, this is pretty crazy. The downside, like I said, is 480p, but there's no reason why we can't video upscale this one. There's lots of different ways that we can do upscaling, and it has a really good base image for the actual upscaling, which is great to see. And then the last one. So this one's a little bit crazy. Look at that. You can see in the lens, look, it even is able to keep the reflection going, which is pretty incredible. So you can see the fact that it keeps the reflection and gets everything correct with it. It's not doing too much morphing here. You can see the fingers come out and then they go back down. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. The weird part is, I don't know where you can actually extend it once you're in here, but if you check this out, I can hit extend auto or extend manual, where you could give it another prompt on top of it. I'm not sure which one I want to work with. Maybe we'll just give it so we're going to extend auto. And the interesting part is when you do that, it automatically picks motion low. And we extend the clip, and then now the clip is up to 9 seconds. So we just beat VO3. Like I said, I have no idea how many fast hours this is taking, or if we're going to be able to actually see how many fast. I don't even know how to see it on. We'll find out. But so far, normally the actual animation of this kind of an image is not that good. That's why I don't do it in most of my video generator reviews, because it really doesn't come up with anything that good. We could maybe even testing something like this one. So let's do auto high motion for this one. See how it goes. Okay, we're up to 59% here. We're going to burn all my wife's fast hours. She's actually on chat right now. Not sure if she's going to talk to us. Maybe. We'll see. It's too early for her to jump on camp. We have too many kids running around. A little bit crazy.
Hi, I'm here.
Okay. And you're also still sick.
Bye.
Yeah, exactly. We're powered by energy drinks today. I thought, why not? Why not increase the energy level? We're in our 40s now. When did they release this? Guess I need to stop using Discord version finally. I think it's still possible in Discord. Although, Tiff, you weren't able to find the how to use it in Discord, right?
Yeah, I thought it was hyphen video, but I was wrong.
No, it's hyphen motion. From my understanding, you can use it in Discord. That
Okay.
is what my
Sweet.
Yeah, so you should be able to. I like the MidJourney web. It seems to be good. Okay, now we have 4 new videos. I do like that it creates 4 videos at once. And this I'll release today. This is Brit. Whoa! Adam! We just got a galaxy! Dang! Okay. That's crazy. If you're watching the replay, you're not going to see it. But appreciate that. That's nuts. That's going to help. It helps pay for all these generations we're about to do. Okay. Here's the 9 seconds. So you can see at the bottom, and I'm blocking it again. We're going to need to find a spot to put. Maybe I'll just like hide down in the corner over here, like, but no. So we can see at the bottom, it's showing the first generation. It's weird that it's only adding 4 seconds. I understand why it's only adding 4 seconds. They're probably using the last second of motion to create the new video for it. So if we look at this whole thing, you can see, you know, swimming around. We didn't give it any guidance. We just did auto, and it seems to move a little bit less, and it starts to float and turn around, which is... So let's... And then we have this one too. This is crazy. So this is on the auto mode, and it gave him tubes, which I'm fine with that. Kind of looks crazy. Motion is nuts. And I like how the galaxy in the background is spinning. It's, yeah. MidJourney did a great job. After testing it for, like, trying 300 different comparisons, I was thinking it's going to be another time where Matt has to poop on Discord or poop on MidJourney in a video. Not the case. Fantastic generations, great movement. So what did they do right? Motion is really good and natural. So it doesn't have that slow motion feel that you'd get in some of the older models, like Kling 1.6, etc. That's one of the ones that, like, Pika recently fixed it with 2.1, and then 2.2 came out, where they have a lot more natural. It's also doing a great job keeping consistent characters and not having morphing happen. Usually with these generators, with this much movement, it has a bunch of different morphing to, like, the hands of the moving objects. Especially the faster they move, the better. Yeah, it's pretty good on that side. But what is the difference with manual, slow, or high? The biggest difference is that it just moves more for it. So, Tiff, have you tried any generations? I'd love to see you do some. If you do generations, I'll see them in this actual platform.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to slow you down.
No, I don't think it'll slow me down. See, this one got a little bit crazy. This tube went out and attacked the camera, and you can see the morphing there. So is it perfect? No. And you can find it, midjourney.com has it right now for all plans. That uses a lot of the actual fast hours, from my understanding. So, great to see. And then you can extend it. I don't understand why they don't have the... Oh, so they do have extend once you click into it. These features underneath are going to be extend. Let's extend this one too. We'll pick one of the real... So that one has the weird tube. This one is quite good, but I like that it's starting to turn. So we'll give it a high motion extend. Damn. This is fantastic. I did not expect this. I thought we were going to see MidJourney come out, like, for a first version of the generation, video generation. This is fantastic. And we're just playing with astronauts. Of course, we're going to have to try the nemesis of all video generators, which is AI gymnastics. AI gymnastics never works. Francesco, how's it going? Hi, Matt. Thanks for all your videos. Testing MidJourney video generator today. I still have to do... I have to do my review for it. I have most of the script. Here's the hook. All right. MidJourney finally entered the AI video game and released their V1 video generator today. After months of watching VO, Kling, Runway, and Pika dominate, MidJourney is here to compete. Let me show you what it can do. And I go over the specs and everything. Damn, I paid for a month of Halo 2 yesterday, and MJ video launched today. That's how it always happens. Always happens that way. That's why if you buy a yearly plan, you're a psycho. You know, yearly buying annual plans with anything AI right now is crazy. Okay, so we had the extension of the video. You can see this is a lot longer now. I'm wondering if it's going to do a full turn. Okay, it kind of hit an elastic there. We probably should have gave it some prompt guidance. Let's do the first one. Bam. Okay, is he going to keep swimming? No, he wants to turn back around. Was that a hole in his head in the back? Let me check that. Okay, no. No, it fully understood. They also announced that they're going to be doing like 3D generations too at the same time. So that's coming soon. Why doesn't C Dance have free plans according to you? They don't have free plans. They have very expensive plans. I don't know why. It's probably because they're so GPU constrained. Some of their generations have been taking a while lately, and I have a feeling they're having issues with scale because they're likely building all this stuff into their applications. So they'll build it in directly into CapCut, which CapCut's amazing. But if you add a feature into CapCut, the amount of demand of people not just trying to generate it, absolutely. But yeah, this is good. I'm gonna find the best extended one, and we're just gonna keep extending it. See, this one, they kind of replay. I should have given it prompt guidance for it. And the question is, how good is the prompt guidance going to be? Okay, so is it going to go back? You know, this one's pretty good. So let's do another extend on this one. We'll do a high motion. I do like the fact that it gives you 4 videos, but if I had the option to only generate 1 video, that would be ideal, so we can not burn our fast hours. MidJourney released a survey. They had this big survey about like how they're going to handle it, because they said they could potentially lose a lot of money from this, because of course this is probably like generating 24 frames for 5 seconds, so 24 times 5, we're talking like 120 frames or 119 frames total, whatever the math is for it. That could be pretty bad. We're in Canes right now, and AI is amazing. Alice, yes. I'm just getting back into it. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet, Vish. MidJourney is out. Synchronized Abiel, VO3, or different framing sequence. Who do you? It's hard to say who wins for it. Of course, if you need sound generation, VO3 is best. I think VO3 still wins on most text to video, but honestly, they trade blows, and C Dance is more expensive. So you're paying like $2 plus per video, where with VO3 you're only paying $1, and they have the new fast mode, which only costs 20 cents per video. If you're going for what's the best state of the art, then it's hard to say. I think VO has better generations overall, but that doesn't mean, like, I honestly, they trade blows. That's the whole problem with it. It's, you really want, if you're serious with video generation, you kind of just want both to see, because some scenes VO3 is going to do better than others. Sounds good, Vish. Hope you enjoy it down there. Okay, so now we're up to 5 plus 4 plus 4 equals 13 seconds. Wow. They do say there's a limit to how many seconds you can make it, 21 seconds. We're going to find out if that's true. Sorry, Tiff. Your account is going to lose some fast hours from this. I may have to top you up by the end of the month. I'm also interested to see what happens when you put an image in that isn't generated by MidJourney, if it has the same problems. What's your opinion about the new Halo 2? I haven't tested it enough yet to give my full opinion. I will be doing a review for it. Of course, I have to do a review for MidJourney video, C-Dance video, Halo 2 video. Like, we have a lot of videos to do. It's going to be a late night tonight. That's why we're on the energy drinks. We got to keep this going. But right now, I'm literally doing all the work that it takes to basically do the review on my side. So I'm going to include a lot of these generations and a lot of these tidbits. Of course, we haven't fully really started testing it out, or, you know, what it can't do. If anything, we're making it a little bit too. Let's start with one. Now let's break it on purpose. So, a girl doing an Olympic balance beam routine in front of a large crowd. So we'll generate the images for this first. Let's have an AI night owl party. Woohoo. It's probably going to be that. Honestly, we have a lot of generations. We have a lot of money to spend. This is going to be probably $100 day for me. Okay. Okay, he went a little bit crazy with it. We're going to use the text. Hyper realistic. Event. Olympics. Don't sue me. Olympics. I'm sorry for using this as an example, but those 8K. 8K. Sorry, my gens are popping up. Yeah, go for it, Tiff. I don't mind. 40p is currently the max, which is the only downside. I love your videos because they're shorts. Yeah, now we're doing long form and short form too. So Benjamin, we're using MidJourney just launched their first AI video generator, and it's fantastic. So we're doing a review. So this is up to 12 plus 5. We're at 17 seconds now for this generation. And I saw a little more. Okay, I see. Now we're starting to see a little bit of problems. And this is what every generator runs into. When they keep doing extend, it's like you get degradation as soon as you keep generating with video. It's kind of like a flywheel effect of bad generations. And you can see for all of these, it starts like this, and then it starts to somewhat like downsample. It's less detailed and go through it. So is this going to do beautiful 21-second generations? No, depending on how much movement, it's probably going to lose itself as it does all these spins. So you can see, like here, it's going to turn around, and now what was that? He's listening to a beatbox. So we can see at this point, but we did get 5 plus 4. We got 9 seconds of really high quality, but you can see once we did that next jump, quality goes down. So are we at perfect video yet? No. Tune in tomorrow, where I'm sure somebody else will release a crazy video model, because they seem to just come out daily now. Okay, so this is another one where it turns, same problem with it, it flipped around again. So it really just loses sight because it's generating based off the last frames of this one. It's not actually seeing what the original image was. It's trying to figure out, okay, what is it going to look like once it turns again? And that's when you can see we start running into problems. You know when VO3 will be available in Europe without a VPN? I'm not sure. You could use it via API if you want to spend $3.50 per video, which is awful. I tried to get around it with a VPN when it first came out. It didn't work so well. Okay, let's see. All right, MidJourney servers are likely going to go. Everyone's going to be put on relax. We'd see Tiff's generating her images, which that's fine. Go for it. We're still in submission mode. I just didn't like these for. I wanted the realistic. It's my fault, really. The prompting, in general. Next one, if it doesn't work out well, it's MidJourney's fault because we added the real. But yeah, so we can see, unless the movement isn't changing the fundamental image of it. Let's say, for example, it was facing the camera the entire time. It would likely have less problems. Let's say if it's like just an astronaut sitting there looking at the camera and it doesn't kind of move away from the screen, we wouldn't have the same issues. See, from here, it's pretty much lost what the front of it looks like. So it's, it's starting to flop around. It can do it based off this. It's easy to keep that consistent and keep painting. But, once it gets back around, the end frame is not a good. For you, MidJourney is the best image generator. Depends what you're doing. So MidJourney, I'm conflicted. They have some of the worst prompt adherence, and a lot of the times I need prompt adherence because I need like a robot with OpenAI on its chest doing a certain thing. It doesn't like following prompts that well. That was the one big downside to V7. If you're creating art, then people are going to argue it's not art. Whatever. If you're creating art, it is one of the best image generators. It's fantastic. If you need prompt adherence and art mixture, I like to use Flux 1.1 Pro Ultra. But if I need really good prompt adherence and I need to put myself in an image, I'm using ChatGPT image generator. So it depends really what you're doing. There's certain times for me when I create B-roll, I need a good mix of art and prompt adherence, because I'll make a very specific thing. Like I need an OpenAI robot punching a Google robot in the mouth. If you do that on MidJourney, you play the slot machine with it. It doesn't prompt adhere that well. But if I do it with Flux, it's a good mix of both. 301's fantastic. It's one of my favorite generators. I would say I'd put it with like the Flux. It has good prompt adherence, not perfect. But yeah, if I want prompt adherence, ChatGPT 04 image generation. If I want a good mix of art and prompt adherence and being able to do text, Creo 1 or Flux 1.1 Pro Ultra. And if I want just the most beautiful possible images that have been ever created, hey, why did it not do my image? Oh no. Oh no, we're starting to have it go down. Okay. I may have to reprompt mine. It didn't even show it. Come on now. Okay, so we need to rewrite this prompt. In front of a large crowd, hyper realistic, during an event, Olympics, A. I'll stop. I hate to. Oh, you're doing video for it now. Let's see what you're creating. There we go. We could just start to do some of Tiff's example. That's great. Especially with like AI lip syncing, you could have her literally singing a song. When you write a prompt, with which AI do you improve it? There's lots of GPTs available. See, this is the problem with prompt adherence. This isn't realistic. Let's see. We have to recreate this prompt. So let's go. Olympic athlete. Can't spell anything. Athlete on a balance beam during a competition. Hyper realistic. Every image generator has its own type of like prompt composition. You can't just make a good prompt for one and expect it to work well with others. Camera. Looking at the athlete with the crowd background. Hyper realistic. 8K and does 4 because it just doesn't do what we want for it. So we're purposely breaking mid. Probably knows it's coming. This one looks like it has quite a bit of potential. And they put a camera in front. This is what I mean about prompt adherence. So we're going to do manual high motion. I'm not sure if keeping the prompt is going to be good for it. So a girl doing how do you spell cartwheel? Is it with a wheel on a balance beam? Let's try this one. See how. Have you seen that Gemini 2.5 Pro not preview has been released? Yeah, I was actually testing it today. Fantastic. It's really good. The problem is they're not super better at anything really. Like they're good at coding, but I use Claude for writing, like my script writer's Claude, and I use OpenAI for reasoning. You could potentially use Gemini 2.5 Pro for stuff like coding, but I just find it's not the best at writing. Oh yeah, so you guys are in the Discord. Tiff is posting video examples for it. I'll try to show them in a little bit. I can also view them. Okay, so AI gymnastics always breaks every video generator. If it nails AI gymnastics, we're in a completely different generation of video generators. This is version like 5. Late for this energy drink. I have to just chug it now. I usually have a 7 p.m. rule. It's 7:53. And I have a lot going on tomorrow. So, we're just sacrificing a little bit of sleep. Okay. Yep. AI gymnastics. Oh, geez. Let's get closer. So we can see it still has problems. You can see she's flipping good here, but then her head rips backwards. Body seems to be okay until it starts flipping around like that. Pretty good though, to be honest, compared to what most generators do. Does it let you adjust the prompt before extending the clip so you can guide it more thorough? Yeah, you can. Yeah, at least she's staying on the beam. You're right, Tiff. But yeah, it lets you, so when you extend it, you can, hey, that one actually wasn't too bad, to be honest. It kept her the same during it. Yeah, the thing is, I think it just has a lot of trouble with body movement still. Advanced body movement. Like these models don't fully understand the real world and physics. They're getting close to it, but they're just not there yet, especially when it comes to legs flipping around. They start to get very confused. So, yeah, that's why we basically see it. So, have we hit perfect video yet? No, there's going to be flaws in everything, but that one was fine. But we're getting to the point where this is fantastic. What internet service do you recommend for figuring out what is the best AI LLM arena? No, I test every one as they come out and I find the nuances. I have a business where we help businesses with AI. So we do a lot, like we spend a lot of tokens. And so we have developers testing it. We have clients testing it through SaaS applications and everything. So there's a lot of yeah, this one definitely did out. But yeah, so honestly, it's like riding a bike. You could watch it. You could look at the benchmarks. It's like watching videos, or you could look at like what other people review it. But until you actually try it and find all the nuances, you can't really rate them. Like for example, creative writing. Claude has the best capabilities to basically generate different types of writing, and it's less AI default on that side. So there's less, there's less AIism on there where it's game changing, M-dash, etc. Claude, you're able to really change that versus ChatGPT. It takes you forever, like the 03 model, 04, 4.5, 4.1. It takes you forever to get it to write properly in different styles. Like let's say it's making a landing page copy. Let's say it's making other stuff. There's lots of different things that you could generate with an LLM. And you just have to find those nuances for each model. Where as much as they're strong in one way, they're typically weak in another. Like for example, Claude, it's really bad at tool calling. So if you use Claude for an agent, it does we tried it out. So we have a platform that has tool calling and you can create agents in it. We had to actually make like 04 Mini, etc. They had to do all the tool calling, and then Claude would just do the generation of text, because it would, even if you look at their system prompt, they basically have something in their system prompt that says only call tools when you absolutely need them. Hey man, thanks for your content. Literally best AI news guy. Helps save so much time. That's my goal. Trying to save you guys some time for it. But yeah, let's keep generating some videos. Is there anything in chat we want to try out? Let's try a horse running in a field just to see what kind of animal movement they have. This is usually a pretty good test for testing AI video generators. Also, we have to do one like a car racing scene. Did you see my comments? What comments? I see your comments on my videos. Oh yeah, I gotta check the new video Discord. Dang. That's good. We're gonna pull this one up. Another thing that I was wondering, would there be a way to work for you? Yeah, that's coming soon actually. We need a bunch of we're building up this big platform, getting businesses. We need integrators. That's a different story. So the fact that it even understood low gravity is so you had this one extended to 9 seconds. We can see where the cutoff is right here. And then you extended it from this point. It was able to still stay consistent. I'm loving it too so far. But you can see, look at how small this resolution is. Like, of course, I could potentially zoom in. But that's one of the bigger, like, Kling has a higher resolution. VO3 kind of has a higher resolution. You can upscale it. And I could see MidJourney including an upscaler soon. Let's just do this one. So we're going to give it manual high motion. And let's just keep it the same. A horse running in a field. That's all I want. Sometimes it filters comments. I tried to ask again. Yeah, it was filtered. I'm only seeing, was it filtered again? I tried to ask it again. So that's probably why. If you have Discord, I would join Discord and ask the question if you're getting stopped. I can't say the name. So Gavin, I can't say the name of that software because it is highly banned on TikTok. So there is a very good video upscaler, but the problem is a lot of affiliates really really ruined it for people. So I tried to do a video on it. It just gets removed on that side. But yeah, there's upscaling AI available. I just don't have a way to talk about it. Magnifical has upscale too. Yeah, the light from the object interacting with his arm, it did do a great job. Like, look at that. It kind of went through him a little bit at that point, but if we look at how the light actually interacts, fantastic. AI generations, thank you. Gift. But, like I said, still great. Hey, horse running. Pretty good movement. It's somewhat interacting with the weeds too at the same time. It kind of went through them a little bit here. So let's see. You can see its front legs are going through, and it did, see how it just morphed through the weeds right there. Oh, thanks for the roses, AI generations. We can see them all at once here. So you can see, all right, horse running through the field. Great body movement of the horse and horse's hair. Like, this is, so when you have multi-variables like this, it's a really good way of testing it, and it's why I typically like to use it. Where you can see, you know, on the down trot that the hair is actually reacting to it. It's a little bit crazy, and it has a fantastic cut on its tail, but quite good. Yeah, it released today for all plans. It uses a bunch of your fast hours. I'm not sure how many fast hours yet. But yeah, June 18th, today, MidJourney released video. As AI would say, it's a revolutionary game changer. M-. Do you create content for money? I would like to pay for certain creations. You should talk to my wife, Simply AI Art, who's in chat. If you're looking to just get content created, she is the most talented, way more talented than me. I don't typically like. I make my own content, and a lot of what I do just for fun. But she does. I forget what's the word for it. What's the word when someone gets you to do something?
Commission?
Yeah, commissions. So if you're looking for commissions and stuff, she does that, and it's always best. I'd always recommend, you know, if you're looking for commission work, go with an AI artist. They're prompting all day long. For me, I'm reviewing so many AI tools. I'm not a creative person. AI makes me creative. Okay, let's see if we could actually change the prompt for this now. So we're going to extend it. Let's do something. So we're extending it. Horse running in a field. Chasing after a man. Let's see if it can put some man in there that he's chasing after. Let's see how the extend is going to go in that one. Yeah, best way, I'd send her a DM. But she does lots of different commissions for different people, creating different types of content. For me, I make AI SaaS, I review it. If you have a business, talk to me. I can AIify you, or at least stop you from being replaced by AI. That's my goal. So yeah, horse running, fantastic. We'll have to do it's working on the next one. So let's go a Lambo on a racetrack, racing other cars, bird's eye view, realistic, 8K, HDR, why not? Variables in there. I want to see, so cars is another thing too, that we typically test out. Okay, so now we have the horse running, and then I said make it chasing a human. So it didn't add the human into it. So I'm not sure how well the extend is going to do for this. Maybe some of the other ones got it. So this was the original generation. I'm hoping it pans out and shows a human running away from it. But it looks like it's not. So there may be limited prompt adherence. Which doesn't mean it's useless. It's still a fantastic video generator. It just means you may have to do a different shot for that. But, like I said, super impressive. Super impressive overall. Yeah, so we didn't get what we wanted there. This may be a cool. So let's do high motion. Racing other cars. See, honestly, this prompt should work. Just see. Let's do another one too. Give it some motion. Zooming in on a Lambo on a racetrack. If AI does a Ferrari perfectly, would they get sued? Ferrari's very litigious. And Patty, you should jump in here. What are you doing? I'm sure you just got back from soccer or something. So
User joined your channel.
There he is.
Hello. Hello, stream.
Hello, stream. So yeah, MidJourney.
Sorry, I had a silly question. I saw it. It looks really good, actually.
It looks fantastic.
And that person, they continued the video. It looked like there was zero line. Like, I couldn't even tell the continuance. You were like, oh, yeah, it continued right here. I was like, I couldn't see anything at all.
No, you can't really.
Yeah, it was really good.
Can't really tell for it. And looking at the preview frames for this racing, VO3 may have some serious competition. MidJourney may be back.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
You always need competition.
You always need. Well, the competition is the amount of video generators that we've had release over the last week. Is, since VO3, everybody's been releasing new stuff. Kling made a new video generator. Oh, so here we go. We got problems with racing. So you can see at the beginning it spawns some new cars, and then it's able to do it fine. So let's try to extend this one to an auto and see if we can at least make it work after this generation. We haven't seen all of them yet. So here's another one. See, it starts. This is a. This
I know what
plagued
happened.
Problems.
It trained off of the ghost car. You know when you're doing the race and you're doing the ghost lap, and like that you hit the next lap and the ghost car comes out. It looks exactly like that.
Yeah,
the orange car.
All video generators had this problem at the very start. So you can see it flipped around the car, and it always. So after it does this morph, it's still really good. Like it does good generation after that, but it does have issues with car motion.
And the cars are like the orange car is kind of backwards, or no, it's not.
I'm thinking for the extension, it's going to make it go backwards again. Because for some reason, at the first couple generations of video generators, they had issues with cars where they would drive backwards. You'd literally, if you would reverse the footage, they would make sense. But we'll see. We just did an extension on it. We're at 76%. So, do I expect issues for this? Yeah, 1,000%. Via would probably do a better job on this one, but it's hard to say. Of course, we could test it out. Oh, I don't have it on this browser. Dang it. Okay, so here's where it started going correctly, and then we extended it. Oh, it's not showing proper time series for it. So here's where the extension starts. And it's able to keep it consistent after that. So, for example, as a content creator, I would just have to basically start it right here. Start the video right, okay, or just exit out. And then it would begin. So here's another extended one. We'll go through each one individually. Like it seems to work fine after this. We have the racing happening.
I think I have a theory on what's happening. Because the camera is panning at a certain speed, but at the start it's going backwards, and the cars go backwards until the camera goes forward. So it seems like it's tied to the camera, sort of. Is that crazy?
No, that's crazy. USA.
It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, look, it's tied to the camera's movement.
Yeah.
Cars go forward when the camera does. Interesting.
Yeah, it's always going to have well, not always. It's going to get a lot better. And yeah, I'm completely AI. I'm not even real. I'm a T5000.
You're not AI yet?
No, I'm
What's
not
wrong with
AI
you?
yet. Although I found
was
a
talking to the
platform
other
that
person.
could make me perfectly AI. AI Skynet. Yep, 100%. But yeah, so extending it makes it quite good. Let's try to add another one. So we had zooming in. Now let's make it a basic prompt again. Multi car crash.
He says it will get better by next week. So yeah, I think so. Once they release something new, usually it takes a little while to tweak.
Yeah, mine is V7. But no, it likely will get better and better. And once they can upscale the video too. Yeah, new features are always. The thing is, before we'd have to wait years. Now it's like, oh, it's gonna take 2 weeks to get better. This is bullshit. Also, keep ranking videos. Yeah, no, it's one of the things that I'd ranked like 300 videos. So I guarantee it's going to constantly get better from this. And this is version 1. Is unbelievable. And yeah, I definitely recommend if you're generating these videos just to help MidJourney out, give your feedback. So they have the help us improve. If you want these to get better, hit I like this video. If you like the video, I don't like the video. It helps them align these models significantly faster. Human feedback is absolutely key. And if they have 1 million people doing feedback, these models will get unbelievable. Okay, you posted the question on Just Chatting. Which LLM is your go-to for doctor stuff, like help reading lab work and such? I would use O3 Pro from OpenAI. How much does it cost? So all plans have access to this video generator right now, and you could get as low as the $9. I believe it's $9 per month. That's what I use. I'm using my wife's account, which is $120 per month. It's based on fast video hours, but the larger plans, so the Pro at 60 and the Mega at 120, gets unlimited video generation, but it becomes relaxed mode once you run out of, once you get out of there. So why 03 Pro over 40? Well, I was saying 04. 40 just isn't the best, but you really need reasoning to it for it to check itself, especially when you're including stuff like science or math, etc. When you're just trying to do token generation without thought, you get a lot more error from it. 40 Mini or 04 Mini High is quite good, but I find 03 Pro, especially for something like that, where you need to make sure it's really good, you want to use the top tier best model. Yeah, basic is $10 a month. All plans get a 20% discount if you get a year. Yeah, replicant, you're 100% right. Okay, so do we have the cars crashing at this one? The buffer messes up a little bit. So at this point we said multi-car crash. Okay, it got a little bit crazy for that. It wasn't able to do it, which is expected. Oh, dodge the car. We also don't know if this hits the guardrails. Okay, that one was pretty crazy. Anybody try Kling? Yeah, I've done Kling review for this. I'd say this definitely competes with Kling, especially for cost. The only advantage Kling has over it is the first generation's 10 seconds, but it's very expensive. Okay, so going through the next one, let's see if we can make these cars crash. Yeah, VO3 has sound, slightly higher resolution, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to include upscaling in the future. It's likely going to have upscaling, which is great. Live Trader, thanks for the heart. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. This expectations. Oh, there we go. There's a car crash. It changed the track a little bit. So really this, from this point here, it's good, it's good, it's good. And then the crash happened. That was actually fantastic, but then the track changed. I had a car flipping. All right.
I thought it was spawning cars. I thought it would spawn like the second place car when you went by. Let's see when it goes by. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of that orange car.
Yeah, see, that's at the beginning of this. So this is the first 5 seconds where it goes backwards a little bit, and then it goes forward. We could just watch them all at the same time. Supervision. So let's use this. Then we're going to manual extend. And I still don't know the best, what the best prompting is for this. This is interesting to watch because I never tested car videos. Yeah, Replicant, don't you work with MidJourney? Like, aren't you on the team for it? I know it was one of my viewers. I recognize the name. But yeah, car is always a good test because it likes to go backwards at the very beginning. And this is all generators have this problem. Well, they did. It's starting to, yep, that's me. Yeah, I had a feeling it was you. Coming in for the MidJourney stream. I'm sure your servers are absolutely burning down right now from all the people generating videos. Just wait until I release a video on it. It's going to be super positive. So it'd be also interesting to hear what your opinion is on prompting. Like, you know how it's they're a bit warm. It's like for when you hit to do high motion, how it includes the prompt, whether that prompt should be added onto it or whether you should just do a brand new prompt for it where I'm just like car flipping and crashing. Do you have firefighters on standby? Because I filled out the survey too about like how are we going to charge for this? Because we could potentially lose a lot of money from this. And I'm like, yeah, no doubt. The generation cost for this must be crazy compared to just generating images. Of course, the 480p was a smart move because I always say the resolution doesn't matter. as long as it has very good clarity in the video, you could always upscale it. It's like there's some video generators that have very high resolution, but very horrible, like the actual quality of it. It doesn't, it doesn't always matter. Resolution doesn't always equal quality. It's easy to upscale something that looks horrible. Prompting is definitely important and unlocks some stuff. One of our guides makes excellent tutorials. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch or look at your guide for it. I'm sure you guys have released it. We have more videos on Discord coming in live. I'll DM you one. Oh, that'd be great if you could DM me a tutorial for it, because I could send people to it too at the same time. Oh, a runway walk? That's fantastic. Yeah, we'll get this new one. New one in here. Okay, so this was by Gavin. A bit on it. Great generation. I think it's really good at keeping the actual style of the image, continuing on the video. You can't always say that for video generators. Like Sora will start to flip your styles around, and even VO3 is sometimes bad for that too at the same time. Many AIs to sign up. Which one should I stick with, or do I have to keep changing? I think, as we'll likely do a couple more streams on this as I learn how to prompt it properly, and as my wife learns how to prompt it properly. Extremely good at prompting. But there's going to be, you have to learn the nuances of prompting for each of the generators. Everything prompts different. Everything is different prompt adherence. Would you give VO3 the same prompt as this? Definitely. But yeah, face consistency is good. The eyes morphed a little bit at this point. So we look, and you can see right here, she had devil eyes for a second, right there. But no one's gonna know. Only people.
Remember the old cameras? They used to have red eyes sometimes. There's a flash. Who's that?
I remember that. Okay, we have our car flipping video. Okay, so at the very beginning, let's play it. So we do the backwards thing, whatever goes into good generation mode. Then to DMD. We'll pull up the prompt guide. Oh, that was actually really good. I kind of missed it. So, oh, that's good. Communities diving deep into unlocking the prompt secrets. Keeping it. Yeah, that's the level of video generations truly matters at how good you are at prompting it. And that's why we see, even for like the explore page, some of these, if you see what the Kim doing with it, it's at a different level than my testing. A lot of my testing is just kind of meant to show people out of the box how good it is. But that's a fantastic baby. And this one, absolutely insane. How many videos can you get on the $30 plan, please? It's hard to, I can't tell you. Mine's the top of the day right now, and I promise no cheating. Let me check. Oh, thanks for sending that. Loading. It takes a while to my DMs. Oh, is O3 Pro only on the $200 plan? Yes, if you want to. So I've put blood tests through AI before, and you could always use O4 Mini High. I actually had to generate me like a full diet plan and everything on my test. So it'll work. Yes, you don't need. Yeah, it's only until you run out of hours for this. So they have fast hours, and once you run out, it goes into, with the larger plans, like the $60 plus plans, then you still get unlimited generations. You just have to wait longer for the actual video. Which the fact that we get unlimited. I didn't. Reason it didn't send it through. Maybe because it has a link. Let's just find Journey. How can I find this thing? Prompt. Oh, here we go. Videos cost 8x more GPU time compared to regular images. Okay. Now this is a pretty good walkthrough. Oh, so there is limits on what aspect ratios can create videos. I'm using pretty standard aspect ratios for it. Oh, this scrolling video playback, that's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we gotta learn. Model. This guide was made by Rubber Ducky Earth 1 review. The problem is if you link for it, it may block the actual links. $112 video clips. That's impressive. That's all you really get from Veo, and you're paying $200. So the cost per generation, very competitive. Very, very competitive, which is... It's Matt Farmer AI is my main, like the one that I'm currently on right now. Unless you're talking about Discord. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I forgot I have you in Discord. There we go. Let's take a gander. Okay, prompting guide. Have sound. Sometimes my browser sound turns off for me because there we go.
And very different from a full quality render, but it gives you a quick idea of what your ideas can be. What's nice is
Oh, this is the video prompting guide, so I probably have to go in here. Most of the auto button to animate images, but when you want more control over how the video looks, moves, tips come in handy. Click animate on an image that has not been upscaled. Oh, Jeremy, good for you to join. Yeah, I'll have to read through this and just get all the tips. Resolution tokens. Yeah, those are chaotic. Okay, we're already breaking it. And Jeremy, MidJourney video is absolutely. Some of the stuff that I've generated, we found the breaking point for it, but man, a spacesuit floating with a galaxy background. Fantastic. I can't stream for that much longer because I do have to create a video on this. Got to be up on the news cycle. Beat all those other AI influencers. But there's some, even on the explore page, some of these I went through just down these, like, look at that. Crazy. Come on, I should have done it by now. You're slacking. Yeah, I should have. Don't worry, we're gonna cut it off soon. We have to go record a video. I already have a script for it. I'm gonna have to slightly change it, talking about how good it is. So, yeah, if anything, maybe I'll stream later tonight. We'll jump into it more. Yep. Hey, they deserve a good review for this one. V7, I just had issues with prompted here. That was the main. But yeah, I'll likely do another stream tonight. Yeah, I've been streaming quite a bit lately. This one's also going to be uploaded to my YouTube, so if you missed out, you'll be able to watch it there. Yeah, Replicant, hook me up with some tokens. You're killing me financially. But yeah, I'm gonna go actually work on recording the video for it. I think that's an important thing that I have to do, get the news out. I'll likely stream later on. I do have a lot of stuff to do and a lot of videos to catch up on, so I'll try to stream tonight. If not, tomorrow we'll be doing a big old stream on MidJourney video generation. I think this deserves multiple streams for it. I appreciate everybody that jumped on. I also have to go make some dinner. Starving. Cook some steak. But thanks everybody for jumping on. We will see you soon, live and short form video. Make sure you like those videos, favorite, share them. It all helps. Sent you fast hours? Legend. Yeah, I'll be doing another stream on it, Replicant. I'm not sure when yet, but appreciate it. And yeah, we'll talk soon, everybody. Look for my reviews coming out tonight. So look for that. Like it, share it, comment. It all helps. Thanks, everybody. And we will talk soon. Bye.